Hello everybody, Teresa here with another great easy recipe. What for the recipe, I'll let you know what you're gonna need. You're gonna need some rice. I'm using minute rice because I'm making chicken breasts and I don't want my chicken breasts to dry out. So I'm gonna use minute rice. Some people like to use the regular grain rice, and that's fine too. I have seasonings that I'm going to be using, my garlic and herb, some garlic powder, some onion powder, and I have my baking dish that I buttered, just so nothing sticks, obviously. And then I have my bowl filled with just 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup. Cream of chicken soup. Inside of the cup, I went ahead and added, as you've seen, only half the can of chicken broth. So to assemble, I'm going to go ahead and show you. And also, we're going to be using the Lipton onion flavor. But I'm going to go ahead and show you how I start to assemble. So let me set you down, get you right here, and hopefully you can see. There you go. All right, I think that's good. Try to move everything out of the way and move this a little further. Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and dump all my rice at the bottom. This, like I said, is 3.5 cups. I may add more, I'm not sure, but as of right now, I'm just going to go with 3.5 cups. Okay, so now I'm going to set that aside, and I'm going to take my cream of chicken, and in my cream of chicken, I'm going to start to season it. Oh, I already have a pack ready. I'm going to start to season. I'm going to use the Lipton. I'm going to go ahead and add that, the whole pack. Then I have my roasted garlic and herb. I'm going to add a little bit of that to it. And a little bit of garlic. Onion. And because the onion packet's enough. And garlic. And then let me grab my whisk. Okay, sorry guys. Grab my whisk, and I am gonna just well blend that up. Mix it all together. And make sure it's all well incorporated. Now, I was gonna pan fry my chicken just a little bit, just to get color on it, but I decided not to. So if you choose to, you can do that, but I just don't want, like I said, I'm worried about it getting too dry, so I didn't do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this 1/2 cup of broth into that, and that again is chicken broth. And like I said, 2 cans of soup. So now I'm going to gently mix this so I don't splatter it anywhere. And I just splattered. But we're going to go ahead and mix that up now really well. And actually, I want to measure this. So I'm going to pour it into my measuring cup. Because with minute rice, you're supposed to have equal parts. So I want to see if I have 3.5 cups of this or less. So I'm going to go ahead or more and pour that in. And I think that we're going to be pretty darn close. So now I need my spatula. So let me grab one of those real quick. Should have had it all ready already, but I didn't realize I was going to be needing it. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of this out and pour it in there. And when you go ahead and season whatever it is, your mix or however you do it, I didn't use any measurements or anything. I just do it to taste. So just do it to your liking. That's going to be the best way to tell you to do it, I guess. Okay, so with this, I am shy. Oh my goodness, such a small amount. So I'm going to just go ahead and add in just a little bit more of my chicken broth till it comes to 3.5, which, like I said, is not a lot, and that'll do it. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this one more time, get that all mixed in well, and once it's all mixed in, we'll move on to the next step. And I think that's pretty well blended. Okay, so now another thing is, a lot of people, when they make this, they put the onion seasoning pack right on top of the rice. I figured, you know what, mix it all in together with the soup and everything, and it'll be well incorporated into everything, and the rice will get the equal and same amounts, as it'll just be better. It's just be even, So I just going ahead and pouring this over my rice and cover the rice real well. And as you can see, you don't see the rice anymore. So let me scrape the rest of this out of here. And this is a nice recipe because it's all in one pan, unless, of course, you decide to, brown your chicken a little bit. But like I said, I opted out of that one. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the chicken on here raw like this. You also want to have your oven set, which I forgot to do. So I am going to set my oven to bake at 375 start. Okay, so now that I got that done, let's show you what we do with the chicken. All right, I have my chicken pieces over here. Let me grab this bowl and grab all my chicken. And I have, I'll count them as I go because I'm not exactly sure how many I have. But here's one. And I hate when I find fat on it, so I'll just take that off. But here is 2. And I like to lay them with, one end is thicker, one end is smaller. So I turn them upside down from being next to each other. Peeling some more fat off this chicken. Sorry about that. Thought I had it all pretty good, but every now and again you still find pieces. So this one's going to go this way. And this one goes this way. And this one is a little bit smaller, so I'll just stick it there. And then take this one, put it there. And that one there. So now it's all covered with the chicken. Let me wash my hands real quick. Because I was messing with that chicken. I don't, want to spread anything anywhere. So let me wash my hands. Now we're gonna go ahead and season the chicken a little bit. I don't like to use a lot of seasoning on my chicken breast. I'm big with I'm just okay with salt and pepper is what I'm trying to say. But I'm gonna have to turn my fan off because, and if you hear that in the picking up in my mic, I apologize. But I'm gonna go ahead and season with some some pepper right now. And just pour that all over. Again, it's to your taste, so you do it how you want to do it. Then I'm going to take my salt and sprinkle some salt. Not a lot, just enough. And then I have this chicken seasoning. So I'm going to go ahead and add that once I loosen it up. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and add that. That'll give it a little color. As you can see, it's like a reddish. But yeah, I'm going to put that all over there. Nice and seasoned. I mean, yeah, it's not helping that it's not coming out too fast. But for the most part, you get the gist of it. You know, it's just seasoning it up. Okay, and that's it. That's ready now. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get my foil, which I'll bring you with me. I'm gonna grab my heavy duty foil, and you want to get a nice piece, make sure that it is completely covered, and make sure that your wrapping is tight, because you are gonna, steam that chicken up. The rice will be ready in no time. This is such a quick and easy meal. So I want to go ahead and do the other side. Make sure it's nice and tight. This one was so easy that I was able to keep my camera on for the whole time of preparing it, which I really enjoyed that. I like doing that. But yeah, so now this is ready to go into a 375-degree oven, and I'm getting hot with this towel on me. But yeah, so that's going to be ready to be thrown in the oven as soon as my oven is ready. I'm going to cook it. I'll let you know how long I cook it for. I'll be checking it periodically, and then I'll come back and show you what it's like. Real quick, I just wanted to mention that I had to open up what I had already sealed, my pan with the chicken and rice. I forgot to mix the rice. You definitely want to mix the rice so that the juice and everything gets incorporated into the rice and gets to the rice. So yeah, I just did that real quick, and it's going in the oven. So I'll be back. Well, I just pulled it out of the oven. I haven't even taken a peek at it yet. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. Set you down here. Pull this back some. And open it up. Okay, that's looking really good. But my chicken is definitely not cooked all the way. So I am definitely going to put that in. But now I think I'm going to add just a little bit of more chicken broth and throw it in the oven without it being covered. So that way I could maybe try to get a little brown at the top. So I'll be back on the next check. Okay, well, the chicken's almost done, but I wanted to show you that I made my corn again. And like I said before, with my corn, I add so much sugar. You can do it to your taste. I add a little bit of salt and a nice amount, at least a half a stick of butter. I know it's not the healthiest, but it makes it taste really good. And then I put in probably maybe a half to 3/4 of milk. But the thing about that is it just depends on how much corn you're making. I made 4 cans, so it has quite a bit of milk in it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what that looks like cooking. It's been simmering. Now I have it simmering, I should say. But that's the corn, and that'll be done quickly. And I don't know. I know my family likes the corn this way, so this is how I make it. But I'm sure I could most guarantee that if you wanted to, rather than dirtying another dish or another pot, you can add the corn to your rice and chicken, and I'm sure it would be just as good. But if you prefer to do it on the side, that's how I do my corn. Give it a try. It's really good. It's sweet, it's salty, and it's just amazing. All right, here it is, the chicken and rice, and it is reading at a temperature of 160. Let's see if you can see that. It is reading at 160 degrees. Now, while it sits here for a few minutes, it may go up to 165, but the chicken's done, so I'm really happy about that. I just want to keep on putting that in, make sure it didn't overcook. But so what I did basically was I told you earlier that I set my oven to 350. I cooked it at 350 for a half hour. I should have just went up to 400 period, but after the 20 minutes was up and I had to put the chicken back in, I upped the oven to 400. And then I just added a little bit more chicken broth to the whole casserole and threw it back into the oven without the foil and allowed it to cook like that. So I'm going to go ahead and plate it and show you what it looks like when I'm done. Okay, before I go ahead and plate it, I do want to pull out all my chicken. I want to show you. Grab all this chicken and take it out, which I don't think I told you how much I had. That's 7 pieces of chicken I made with this dish. So if you just go around and you fluff the rice, you want it nice and fluffy, and make sure that everything's blended well. And oh my goodness, it looks fantastic. It smells delicious. I can't wait to take a bite. But so what I'm gonna do is I am going to try a small little bite and see how the rice tastes. So as you see, I fluffed it all up and quite a bit of rice. So I'm going to go ahead and grab me a small bite and blow it. And my timer's going off now because it should have been coming out then, but I took it out a few minutes early. So that is amazing. It really is amazing. So, okay, this time for sure. When I come back, we'll be plating. Alrighty, people. Everything is done. Everybody's served. I'm going to go ahead and show you what that all looks like. There is everybody's plates. And as you can see, the corn on the side, that goes with that. The corn on the side goes with that. And then I just put these plates with the corn and everything in it. So that is my video for today. I hope that you or someone out there tries this recipe. It's so easy and it's so good. And if you liked what you saw, please like, subscribe, comment, and click on the notification bell after you subscribe, so you always know when my next video goes up. And please share this video on all your social medias. And that's it. I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I thank you for watching.